So for the first class, the three main drawing media, three main tools we'll be using is the kneaded eraser. And this is just an eraser that it's called kneaded because it's like dough. You knead it over and over again, and it magically turns back, magically gets rid of this, a lot of this charcoal on there. This is kind of old, so yours will be a lot more fresh. Vine charcoal, it comes in a pack of sticks. It's literally burnt wood, willow sticks or vine sticks. I believe I had you had vine charcoal. There's similar differences in between the both, but they're both fine. And the first thing you want to do is break it. You want to break it because you can't draw with that big long stick like that. It's awkward. You're going to want to break it. And then the charcoal pencil. That's it. For the first one, we'll keep it simple. Now here's some tips with the vine charcoal. You are not going to draw like you draw a pencil. You're not going to draw like this because we're going to fill this page here and it's too hard to draw like this and to try to draw large. You're going to want to move it to the side like this. And it's going to take some getting used to. Now, here's what we're also not going to do. We're not going to draw, I'm going to draw a circle. We're not going to draw something like this because it gets real choppy. And it's actually slower. And it's going to take you a little too long. It's not going to come out as clean. Really quick, why do we use vine charcoal a lot, especially in the beginning? Because we can just rub it with our hands like this. We're going to get what's called a ghost, and I could sit here and try to get rid of it, but it's going to be stained. So don't worry about it. It's practice. This is a great medium to practice. The one bad thing about it is it doesn't have a binder, meaning it won't stick to the page unless you spray it with fixative. So that's why we have you buy that fixative spray. So the next drawing is going to be a lot more, you're going to have a lot more charcoal on your page, so you're going to want to spray it to get it to hold. But for today, I think we'll be okay without it because we're not going to use as much charcoal. Now, we draw with our shoulder and not with our wrist. We still draw with our wrist, but if you're used to drawing 8 by 10, 9 by 12, you're mostly drawing with your wrist here. And I do it too when I draw my sketchbook. A small sketchbook, I'm drawing with my wrist, but now 18 by 24, you're gonna wanna draw with your shoulder. And let me show you why. So let me just draw a circle, right? Now what I'm gonna do is gesture this circle here. You'll see that nothing's even happening. I'm kind of feeling my way through. And I do that a lot. A lot of artists do that when they're trying to figure something out. It's almost like you're trying to get your hand or your arm to do what your brain is saying to do. So we usually kind of gesture it out. And once I land on it. Is it a perfect circle? No. But it's okay for my first circle that I'm rusty. We're all gonna be rusty. So full circuit, full motion. That way, when I'm drawing these shapes here, say I'm gonna draw an ellipse. This is gonna be another, the main shapes you're going to be drawing is the circle. And it's good to warm up. Do this when you warm up. Get this cheap paper, the newsprint, and sit here and try to draw circles. Draw a bunch of circles. It's good practice. A lot of times what I do is I'll kind of start in slow and easy and then kind of land, right? Land where I want. And nothing is permanent with this because I could just wipe it all off. So use your whole shoulder. Another shape you're gonna use a lot is called the ellipse. So you do the same thing. If I wanted to draw an ellipse, and then I can just darken it. That way when I say, well, yeah, this one's good. Let me come in here and darken this up just a little bit. This is the one I like here. You see a ghost here underneath. Say I don't really like that one. And I'm just gonna come here and then tighten this up over here. Tighten this up here.